Welcome to the Wednesday warm-up. The Wednesday warm-up is powered by the Insights Show. I am your host, Lee, and I am joined once again, y'all, by my trusty sidekick. He wasn't here last week. We missed you, man. Hello, Jezo. Welcome back.
I'm here. Live and in person.
Hey, man.
I missed you last week, huh?
Nice.
Yeah,
but how was your week? How have you been?
I have been alright. Some sleepless nights,
Yeah, no, we didn't make an announcement or anything as to why.
It's alright. We leave it for now.
Yeah.
The announcement will come later.
The announcement will come. This man is very busy. Business is booming.
You know what I mean?
Business is booming.
The factory's open.
The factory's open. It's just we're having fun here, man. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not done so already, let you know. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when we are on. The Inside Show has podcasts every single day, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Yalla. So please look out for that. But without any further ado, we are discussing something very important. Very important. And that is money. You know money is important, Jess.
Yeah, I know we like that thing.
Yeah, we're not even gonna lie, Baba. We love the money.
Money is money.
Money is money.
Yeah.
So what we're discussing today is trading, right? Specifically that there's a free trading seminar coming up on Saturday, the 29th of April, starting at 9 a.m. It's at the Sci-Bono Discovery Centre. We will play the video for you later. But I just want you to know. And this video is in partnership with Turbo Investments. Shout out. Pew, 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 pew. Thank you so much. I've got, what do you call that? Air horns in the studio here this morning. It's happening, yalla. Ad-libs. But without any further ado, man, I know that you didn't only come here for me and Jess. You see our faces every other day. You saw that there's different people on the poster. And so we're going to introduce them to you. We'll start over here to my left. Mr. Salim, good day. How are you, sir?
Now, I'm good. Hi, people. I'm Salim. I've been trading for since high school. So yeah, and
now you see, Salim, when you say high school, you still look so young.
Yeah,
now people are gonna be like, 2 years. This
man.
one is 2 years trading. It's been a long time.
Nah, it's been a long time, man. It's up and down. It's just like the market's fluctuating. So yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Salim. And then we've got Mr. Shaun over there. Shaun Duplessis. How's it?
The one and only.
My name is Shaun from Turbo Investments. Something big is coming on Saturday at 9 a.m. We'll talk a lot about that, but they said I have to introduce myself. I'm Shaun.
Thank you, Shaun. Short and sweet. I like this. Traders seem to get to the point. You guys are like, we don't have time to waste. Time is money. I'm Salim. I'm here to trade. Donkey. Bye.
Yes, and I have my green skipper on, so green is for money.
Yeah, man.
So let's go.
Hey, man, the man.
Let him know.
Donkey. We've got some guys in the comment section there, Jess, the live chats.
We have Nathan Gerrits, a Jabba boy, saying, "What's up, famo?" Saw the title saying free money. So here I am.
Man,
free money.
Jabba boy. There we go.
And we have Luca back with us. Luca saying, ready for this Wednesday warm-up on a chilly Wednesday morning in Namibia. Did someone say financial freedom?
You heard right, Luca. You heard right. It might be chilly, but it's going to warm up in your bank account. That's for sure. Once you apply these strategies and you get into it, man, it's going to work for you. That is guaranteed. Kom ek sê julle nou? Disclaimer, guaranteed. Donkey. So let's get into it, guys. I just want to read some stats before we get into the conversation. Statistics is very important, and we work with statistics, we work with statistics. We work with the facts, the census. Yeah, I'm that person that goes around. Hello, ma'am. Knock, knock, knock. How many people are in your house? How much income do you have? I'm that one. I am the online census auntie. Yeah. So I read something. Well, you guys all know. If you live in South Africa, people, you know the unemployment rate is no joke. It is sad.
Amongst youth, especially.
But in general, right? So it says that the South African unemployment rate eased to 32.7%. It was 32.9% in 2021, same quarter, the fourth quarter. So it eased to 32.7%, but it's not that much of an ease, if you can put it that way, right? And like you were saying, Shaun, youth unemployment currently sits at 61%. And when we look at the broader definition of unemployment, it includes people that are reluctant to go out to go get jobs. I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and they were saying that, we oftentimes, when we think of unemployment, we just think like, people, there's not enough jobs or whatever. But financially, to go out and go look for a job takes money. For instance, like there were people that were saying, I must wake up, I must take a taxi, I must take several taxis to go to different institutions, to go for interviews, money that I don't have. In fact, I'm going out seeking employment because I need
CVs.
money. You're just dropping CVs, you're just going in. So you can imagine the financial burden that is upon people and upon the youth of South Africa. And one thing that is dear to my heart, which is women empowerment, right? And it says that women suffer the most when it comes to unemployment. You think that because of the new system and because of righting the wrongs of the past, that we are in a place now where women will come to the front and women get the jobs and stuff. But women still make up the vast majority of unemployed people in South Africa in terms of, if you look at demographics, gender wise. So that is a very sad note to start on. But it's getting brighter, right? This is why we're having this conversation. Because we have a situation where there's job scarcity. There's many people who have been laid off from their jobs because of the economic situation in our country and the world.
Let's say it, load shedding.
Load shedding.
Load shedding affects so many businesses. I was in town and Spark closed at 5. And the workers were sitting outside. That was for 3 days in a row. So imagine, we know that Spa workers do not get that much.
Yeah.
And that people are sitting outside. And just like waiting.
It's
and
the sad
reality.
reality.
Short time.
It's definitely a sad reality.
And now some other like district experiencing like water shedding. I don't know if I can call it that.
Yeah.
It is water shedding.
Yeah, like I think we're just going through,
Yeah, we're going through
it's a ripple effect.
We are
Load
going
shedding,
through it.
people will not invest into the country or start new business because your project will take longer.
Yes.
And this and this and this. So the problem is also, like you say, people are being laid off. People want to hire older people.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing.
Our population is growing.
That's true. Jess, you wanted to say something?
On top of that, your interest rate keeps increasing basically every single month.
And the salaries
So your salary don't increase, interest rates increase, food becomes more expensive, petrol becomes more expensive. So you just end up in a cycle where what you could afford, you just can't afford anymore.
The repo rate.
Everything.
I mean, your car, if you've got finance on your car, that is going up. Your house, your bond payments are going up. Bro, we are just out here trying to make a living.
In COVID, people that were paying, I think it was like 4,000 or something on their bond.
Yeah.
Let's just say you had like a small something. Those people are paying about 7,000 now on their bonds.
Just
and I like how we're having this discussion because I think people need to be educated about this, economical wise.
Yes.
So people need to understand these things. Some people just like complain and they don't know the factors that contribute to this. So people need to be educated. So that's why I'm like, that's why I'm happy that we're having this discussion here. Yeah.
Like we were saying, there's light at the end of the tunnel. So I read something on finance magnets, right? Financemagnets.com. It says that South Africa, it speaks about South Africa Forex, foreign exchange, FX basically. And it says that there's room. I said Forex sex. Sorry. This is a family channel. I apologize. That is not on my mind. There was an X there, and what do they call it? That the words they are mushing in my head.
You put the apostrophe X.
It says that there's room for growth. So the question is there room for growth in Forex? Or is it already saturated? And this is what it says, right? It says that South Africa is Africa's largest online retail Forex player. So we're sitting here in this country, and currently we are dominating the African space when it comes to online retail Forex. But it says that the shift in regulatory policies is a challenge for the industry, for industry actors. So I just want to read something here and then we can get into the conversation. It says, according to estimates, South Africa boasts around 190,000 daily FX traders with over 1,000 financial organizations participating in the country's market. Now, obviously we know, but it says that countries like Nigeria, obviously they're dominating the space as well. They're coming in strong. But it says that unlike Nigeria, because Nigeria has no defined regulatory oversight of the online retail Forex industry, but the presence of the Financial Sector Conduct Authority in South Africa is what basically regulates our trade. But saying those things, and when we hear about regulations and we hear about policies and we hear about organizations getting involved, we're like, ai, hierdie daar gaan ons geld nou weer. There goes our money now again. But what do you guys think about that statement? Firstly, South Africa is Africa's biggest online retail Forex trader. And then do you think, first and foremost, the question is, do you think, because it says there's 190,000 daily traders, right, with 1,000 organizations that's also trading, but do you think that there's room for growth, or do you think that it's already saturated?
I think there is room for growth. The reason is because there is so many traders. It's a market, so there's lots of people in the market.
Yeah.
The reason why Africa or South Africa is one of the biggest is because our currency is very low. So exchanging in foreign currencies, Forex,
yes,
it's beneficial to us to do that, because our rand,
sitting on 18.
yeah, and when we grew up, you knew it was like going on like 9 rand, 8 rand, 10 rand.
It's
now,
18 rand 31.
Now it's so bad, but because it's bad, they say that most people made money when it's bad.
Yeah.
So this is the time for us to then take this opportunity and then trade. Because trading has been coming on from the beginning of time.
Yeah.
It's just like I said before, people are scared because of the lingo. People don't want to hear about stop losses, pups, candles, and it's like, I hope loss. Yeah. There's lots of questions people ask about trading. They'll ask, how much money do I need?
Yes.
So it's not about us wanting your money, and that's the nice thing about Turbo. We are here to give you signals and you're trading on your own.
Yeah.
But then there's the other side, then we can give you the system, how to trade, because we don't want to make followers, we want to make leaders.
Yes.
So in this, we'll speak about it later, about the group we have,
Yes.
about the WhatsApp group. We give you signals, buy, sell, stop, pull out. Yeah, your pull-out game has to be strong in trading. So that's the main thing. So you need to listen, but this seminar is going to answer every small detail. I think there's going to be, it's not going to be equal. There's going to be beginners, and there's going to be dummies. Dummies, I'm saying dummies because Forex for dummies means you can ask any question.
Now there's levels, there's
levels.
to
There's
these
going to be
things,
some people that's going to sit there.
Look, I'm probably a dummy, so I take it.
I'm also
I
a
take
dummy.
it.
I like to be in that dummy section because you need to always learn.
So when you see me there Saturday asking gang questions, don't
Shouldn't be
get
surprised.
nar. Don't be nar for me.
we want the ordinary person there.
Yes.
We want people sitting at home, having time. Okay, guys, especially time.
Yes.
You can sit and then you can watch the market.
Yeah.
You need that people, especially when you're unemployed.
Yes.
So it does not mean you can't come if you are employed, but we need that people to sit there, and not like the Nigerian videos that we see, lots of people sitting with phones and laptops and then conning people.
Nah.
We do not want your money. It's your money. We want to help you grow
Your money.
your money.
Yes. And for you, Jess?
For me, I feel like they say it's saturated and everything, but I feel like it's saturated with a negative. So I feel like that's where a breath of fresh air will come into the market, and that's where I feel it can expand and it can grow. Something like turbo investments itself, like Shaun just mentioned, don't want your money. Obviously, if you we'll mention it later. If you do want the system, everything, how you go about it, but the money doesn't come through turbo investments at all. So yeah, I feel like the market, the industry itself has a bad reputation in South Africa.
Yeah.
Because there's just too many scammers out there.
Hey, bro. That's the thing, Salim. That's the thing. What do you say to the people out there that's hesitant, man, because of the scammers?
Nah, look,
You've been trading for a long time.
Yeah,
You've utilized.
And you have a story that where
Yeah.
you bought the system itself and you're like,
I've been like trading. As I said, I've been trading since high school, so I've experienced like up and downs, and I've experienced a lot. So, like, what I wanna say to the people is that there's room for growth. There's room for growth in South Africa. So I think people should differentiate, or like should first learn the skill, first learn the skill set, which is where turbo investment comes. We provide the skill set, we guide you, just like what he said, giving you the signals, kind of like a guidance, up until now you were able to do it yourself. So I think people should first learn the skill set and not be deceived by social media and stuff like that. So one thing about trading, it's first learn the skill. Don't look at the money, and from there, as time goes on, you will see the blessings of Forex. So yeah, I think we still have room for growth, guys. Believe in it, yeah.
So there's some buzzwords that we often hear, but before we get into that, I'd just like to also greet Laurelie January. Hey girl, she says, morning famo, let's get this financial freedom started. 100% you are there.
see
We
you
are
there Saturday.
See you there Saturday, Laurelie. The
Is the
financial
thingy
freedom.
in the description?
No,
to register?
so what I'm gonna do is, yes, the link is in the description to register. It's currently there, so you can go after the show and go register. But I'm also gonna be playing the video for you later.
Okay.
But before we get into that, there's some buzzwords that we throw around, and you guys were speaking about it before we started the show. This word, I hear it all the time, and I'm like, what is this a subject? Psychology. Is it a subject or what? What are we talking about? Must I study psychology? What? When it comes to trading, I always hear this word, psychology, psychology, psychology. Tell me about psychology in trading, guys, because when it comes to money, your mind must be strong.
Let me start. I think psychology, it's all in the mindset, just like the word psychology. So, like strategy, let's say like you have a strategy. Your strategy doesn't mean nothing. So there's this saying that says all strategies work in the Forex market, but the psychology is the most important thing. So once you have the psychology right, then that's when now you can apply the skill set and then see your results, So psychology is one big thing that, there's this saying that says 90% of trading, it's not your strategy, it's your psychology, and then 10% is the strategy. So a lot of people don't know this. They think no, I should learn the skill, but also psychology, it's a skill. So psychology plays a big thing. And that's one thing that up until now I'm still building it.
Yes.
It's not a skill that, yes, it's a skill that you'll gain, but it's also a skill that you continuously build on it slowly. So yeah, psychology is big, yeah.
Psychology, gents.
Psychology, I think it's all about your mindset. You'll hear some traders say, hey, today my mind wasn't.
Yeah.
Right.
But yesterday you made money with that same strategy, but
you see?
you didn't focus. I think there's some coaches that they take the soccer players, for instance, to psychologists to get their mindset right. I know people, it's should I go in big, should I go in small? You need to make decisions, and that's all mentally and how you feel. And I do believe in energy. I do believe in speaking to flowers and they'll grow. I do believe there's a certain energy that you give off. So psychology is very important. Mostly it works with your attitude. It works with your psyche.
So, Shaun, are you saying I must speak to the screen and I must say...
I'm not saying so.
Because you're saying that you're speaking to flowers
I'm
here,
saying- I'm
so
saying
and they will
energy.
grow.
No,
I
I'm
must
saying-
look to my account and I must say, I
I'm
must
saying
speak.
money is energy because
Yeah.
you traded your energy.
Because I see,
energy
so
for
so,
money.
so basically the mastermind behind Turbo Investments and this whole thing is Ashley Adams, right?
Yes, 100%.
And so he's got this mantra that he's doing now. Money comes to me easy.
Yeah.
Money comes to me
So-
fast.
You know,
That whole
because
thing, you
money
know.
stays.
So that's
Money
the
don't go
energy.
fast.
Yeah, so that's the energy that you're talking about, Shaun.
Yeah, we need to have it. We need to
You're
speak about
manifesting
this
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Light that candle.
Yes.
That aroma in the room. Get
Which
yourself-
candle? The candlestick. Which one?
Oh,
where?
understand.
Where?
Yeah.
She's been listening. She's been listening.
Sage.
Yes.
So just psychology for you, bro, because I hear this all the time from you.
So for me, psychology, like Salim said, if you have a strategy, your strategy will always remain the same.
Yeah.
It's your psychology that changes the strategy. Let's take Turbo Investments, for example. Ashley Adams, he coded a strategy. There's a strategy there.
Yes.
There's certain things that he looks at within the strategy. If this faces up, if this faces down, I can't enter, things like that.
Yes.
The strategy is there. It's showing him what to do. Where the psychology part comes in, it's like, okay, 2 things is giving me the go-ahead, but this one is saying, I shouldn't take the opportunity now.
Okay.
Your psychology is saying, let's just take the opportunity. Let's see where it goes.
Yeah.
So that's where the psychology comes in. It's like you throw the strategy out of the window and you say, okay, I'm going to go in with my psychology. I'm going to take advantage of the opportunity and I'm going to go in. And that's when you tend to mess up. Also, a lot of people need to understand with trading and the Forex market, you need to understand that you need to look at it as a business as well. You can't, people don't know anything about it. Like Salim mentioned, you have your beginners and everything. You don't know anything about it, but you're willing to just jump into it and you say it doesn't work. It's like
Yeah.
me going, I know nothing about engineering. I'm going to go for an engineering job now. I can't expect to know everything about it and expect certain results. Expect the manager's going to be happy now. He's going to be excited. Yo, this boy knows his thing. No, I know nothing about it. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to lose. I'm going to get shouted at.
Yeah.
And obviously when it comes to the trade, no one's going to shout you, but you get upset with yourself where you get to a point where you're on and off the whole time, especially in the beginning phase.
Hey.
You start and you're like, this thing doesn't work. I lost 300 Rand today. Let's leave it. Then at the back of your mind is again that thing like, but these people's making money, man. There must be something to it. Come, I just try again. That also where psychology comes in again. You're not willing to stay focused on the main goal. And in the beginning, you're just worried about the money the whole time. I want to make money, I want to make money. But you're not willing to learn how to make the money. So that's where the psychology part comes in. You need to first practice the skill, learn the skill.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's where obviously Turbo Investments will come in on Saturday as well. People are saying, but it's so long. The poster shows 9 to 3. The reason why we made it long is so we can put everything in so people can understand and we can give them the best information out there. It's not this seminars that you usually go to. You just come there, they say, okay, look here. This is A, B, and C. Okay, you must purchase now. Thank you. You can go.
Firstly, let's start about the paying.
Because I've been to a million
And-
seminars where
and
you
they
learn
charge you.
nothing.
They charge you 2,500
For the seminar.
For a seminar.
Yeah.
Hey. And then you must still buy the strategy or afterwards.
Exactly.
Or then they're like, okay, guys, we're going to give you a 20% discount. Can't you already spend 6,000 Rand? Where must the money that I must use for the investing? I go, guys.
I hear what Jesse is saying, that people is complaining about being there from 9 till 3. But if you go to these seminars of 2.5, it's 9 till 11.
Yeah.
And you paid.
You pay.
Yeah.
You're not paying. We're giving you more hours.
And then you just
Especially
get a bottle of water for it the whole time.
with their sticker on and stuff. so this is actually
on,
for
speak it
you-
now,
for
truth.
you to come and milk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Milk it.
Yes.
Because there's going to be lots of cows there. So milk
You
the cows,
must
the
milk.
Milk
cash
the
cows.
yeah.
And
Milk
it's a
the
good
cash
opportunity
cows.
to network, because what happens is, and I've noticed this, right? When you start off, like you were going about, and you don't understand, it's so frustrating. And like you said, then you just leave it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I've tried this. I go back to Ash. I'm like, Ash, did I make the right move? He's like, if you made that move, you would have blew your account. And I'm like, but the signals were there. Like Jesse was like, these two were right. He's like, yeah, but that one was wrong. And I'm like, now you get an opportunity at the seminar. And also we're going to speak about the signals group where we can discuss these things like, people that are struggling. And that's what I like about the signals group. Not only is it really funny to be in that group and to watch like what people are saying, but it's also very nice to see how there's questions and people are like asking things. And that's what's going to happen Saturday.
100%.
So for the dummies,
Dummies.
according to Shaun.
No, I'm just using that word.
So for the beginners,
Yes,
right?
okay.
I'm okay with using the word dummy, but I don't think other people will. So for the beginners, the real, the infants, the trading infants, right?
Yeah.
For us, we will be there and we will be asking the questions like, okay, so now what happens if this is the candlestick. Okay, so now what happens if there's a reverse? And these words are so, it gets hectic, but we ask these questions.
Yes.
So before we continue with the conversation, guys, because it's getting hot now, it's hot in the comments as well. So I want Jess to handle those questions there. Look, the beginner can't answer. I'm going to leave it to these guys, right?
No worries,
the
man.
pros. So here we go, Jess, questions there.
Okay, so we have Simpiwe Mduli. I hope I'm not mentioning it wrong. Simpiwe, please do forgive me if I am. They asked, do you guys have specific trading hours or specific days? And then goes on to say, and what's the risk to reward ratio that you guys use? I'm going to go through everything and we'll answer at the end, okay? Victoria Twala says, if you want to make money, take a risk. The biggest risk is not taking a risk at all. Mm-hmm. And then Laurelie says, I want to know which you prefer, trading manually or using a bot, because that's the thing now as well.
Roboto.
Hey, get off that thing.
Roboto.
Yeah, look, we are.
Let us talk about the robotos.
Yeah,
But
so we're moving into an age.
Let's start with the robots.
Artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
We're moving
Hey,
into
that thing
age.
is dangerous, guys.
So,
I've
so
played
this
with
is the
it a few
robots
times,
people
eh?
are talking about.
So I think people, that's why are like, let me look into the robot, because that's where we're moving to. So, but in general, when it comes to either choosing a robot or trading manually, I prefer personally, as like I've been trading right for like 5 years. I think people should like learn the skill manually. I mean, first, don't depend on robots, guys. I feel like once you learn the skill, it's much better, because now you know how to do. You're not depending on something it's being automated. Something that doesn't have feelings. Because Forex, that's why we say that Forex, it's also about the psychology. So I think people should also like learn to do it manually and not like automation and stuff like that. I had a discussion with my ritual guys that I once bought a robot from John Carter, right? So, hey man, that robot, like, it was automated. It had no feelings. You understand?
Eish.
It was like the trend line. Let's say like the markets were trending, and the robot used overbought, oversold, right? So that was the strategy. But then what happens is whenever it's like overbought, it kept on selling.
Yeah.
And then it hits the stop loss. Overbought, stop loss. We're like, I mean, unplug this thing. No, it's not working. You see? So with that experience, I've seen that robots, they do work, but they do work maybe if you're a programmer.
That's a testimony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
they
just
do.
saying.
They work.
Preach.
Yeah, robots work if you are a programmer, because now you are a programmer and you are a trader. So now you know what certain markets to use your robot in. So if the markets are ranging, that's when now you know, okay, let me adjust my robot for these markets, If the market is trending, let me adjust. But now if you buy a robot from someone, that robot's just like...
Solomon, can I ask a question? How much did it cost you to buy the robot?
my friend bought it for like 6K.
That was how many years ago?
I was like, I think 2-3 years. Yeah.
I got this robots go for about 12,000 now.
Yeah, now he finished the price. Like, oh.
His robots go. He actually brought out a new course. Sorry, I'm speaking about this guy now. But he brought out a new course recently. Beginner phase starting is like 8,000. Second phase, he pushes it up to like 14,000. Last phase is like 18,000 or something like that.
Imagine.
It's like...
Yeah, imagine.
And it's funny how some people think like, if maybe like a strategy is expensive, they think like, okay, it's there,
foolproof.
Yeah, it's like bulletproof,
Yeah.
or it's the holy grail. And what if they're selling something that's not even working,
Scammers,
Scam,
guys.
you see.
I
So
think
people-
also there's before you purchase something from someone, do your own research. Don't just
Yeah.
be ignorant and say, okay, I see people posting, because these people pay people to post for
Yes.
them.
Ish.
So there's someone on YouTube, South African gent from Cape Town, Rydal Fix.
Yeah.
If you want to learn about
Yo.
the South African industry in terms of trading
Yeah.
and who the scammers are,
Yeah.
and you want to start now, I suggest you go to that guy on his channel and go watch a few things and see who these scammers are, how they operate, the certain red flags to look out for.
Yes.
And that will obviously help you on your journey, not to just fall for every Tom,
Yeah.
Dick, and Harry.
So we've got some people saying here, like Keegan says robots are free. We'll talk about that now. And then Laurie says that the bots are going for 2,500 to 3,000 Rand for lifetime access from people I know. And then Bernard Lucoma says that robots use technical analysis,
But
doesn't take fundamentals into
100%.
consideration. Okay, so let's first go into, guys, because we spoke about robots. We'll get back into that.
Yeah,
but
I
just
think
quickly
let's
with what
answer the questions
Simpiwe
on
was
top,
saying
yeah.
here. Do you guys have do you have specific trading hours or specific days? Let's answer that.
So with the strategy that's used now, we don't necessarily have a specific hour that we trade at, but we look at specific things. So we look at Asian session in the morning, obviously,
Okay.
because that gives us more or less
Yeah.
outcome for the day, what we're going to be doing for the rest of the day. So we'll count the pips in Asian session. If it's more than 50 pips, we're expecting stop hunt. So we're expecting the market to have a strong run into a certain direction, basically.
Okay.
And then from there, we're looking to take the opposite of that strong push. We're looking to take the opposite trend from there then. So that's what we look at for that when it comes to Asian session. If nothing happens in Asian session, then we'll obviously look at the London session.
Okay.
When we look at London session, then in London session as well, we're looking for certain reversals. We're seeing how many pips it moved within the London session, stuff like that. So it's not necessarily to say there's a specific time
Time, yeah.
that we're trading, but we're looking at specific things at specific times, yeah. But it's not to say that it's guaranteed we're going to trade this time.
Yes.
If it doesn't give us the certain amount of pips that we're looking for, we don't go into that trade. Like if you are in the free signals group, you'll see a lot of time Ash will send, we're looking at A, B, and C, but you'll only send one signal from A, B, and C.
Yes. Yeah.
Because the A and C didn't play out the way he wanted it to. It didn't give him the certain amount of pips that he wants, certain things like that.
Yeah.
And then maybe tomorrow we can look at it again, and then we'll say, okay, now it gave us what we want, then we'll take the trade like that. And then risk to reward ratio, we're probably looking at like a 2 to 1.
Okay.
So we never want like a 1 to 1. We're always looking at 2 to 1 because our reward always has to be greater than our
Greater
risk.
than the risk,
Yeah.
yeah.
So for people that are dummies and they don't understand what risk to reward ratio is, when it comes to trading, you can calculate how much you're willing to lose
Yes.
and how much you're willing to gain within the market.
Okay.
So when I take a 2 to 1,
Yes.
that means I'm willing to lose 1%. Let's just say if we're working in percentages now, I'm willing to lose
Percentages,
1%, but gain 2%.
2%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that where your stop losses come in? Like where you would make a...
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%, because you place a stop loss at a certain area where that stop loss is, you'll know, okay, I'm going to lose, let's use small amounts, I'm going to lose 100 Rand here.
Okay.
But if it goes in my direction, I'm going to gain 200
200
Rand.
Rand.
So it makes
Okay.
up
With
now.
every pip movement.
Yes.
Okay,
And
cool.
the reason why you do that is a lot of traders, you'll see their percentages, maybe they only win like 60% of the time.
Yeah.
But they're still profitable.
Because they have a big lot.
Because they have not necessarily a big lot, but the
The
risk to
risk
reward
management,
ratio
yeah.
is good. So let's say I take one trade. My
Yeah.
risk to reward is 3 to 1 on that trade. So I'm willing to lose 100 Rand, but if it goes in my direction, I'm winning 300 Rand.
Okay.
So now I'm making a 300 Rand. On my next trade, I'm using another 3 to 1.
Yeah.
So let's say it goes against me. Bah, I lose 100 Rand. I'm still sitting on 200 Rand. I'm
You're
up-
still in profit,
I'm still in
yeah.
profit. I'm up more than what I was when I started this
Okay.
thing. That's where the psychology also comes in with your risk to reward ratio. You have to obey that thing, otherwise you'll never be profitable.
So we've got Xavier saying here that it's interesting how people want quick money, but they are not willing to put in any time. This is how these other traders exploit your ignorance. And we're going to
Yes.
talk about exploitation now. We hear a lot about these things where people are like, because it's true, like Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes, people don't trust anymore. I mean, I've heard about people, investing money and now they're struggling to get their money back.
Yes.
These people just disappear from the face of the earth. What sets this turbo investments apart from, let's say, the other Because I mean, there's several strategies, several groups, several things that you can robots that you can buy now and stuff.
Yeah.
What sets Turbo Investments apart from all of these?
Let me start by saying Turbo Investments mentors your mentor.
They learn from
Okay.
us.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
The thing is, the testimonies in the WhatsApp group,
Yes.
it's not paid testimonies.
Yeah.
It's people that literally takes the signals and then comes back and shows the results.
Yes.
And like you say, like when I started on this group, people were saying, I'm still holding. And my reply was, the only thing I'm holding is my phone. People are talking about holding trades. And so there is lots of WhatsApp groups, there's lots of signal groups, there's lots of robots. I literally will talk about the system that Ash sells, but he asks you to put your money into any NGO, NPC, NPO, and then we can still grow that money for that organization. Who does that? It's too good to be true, because he can literally sell this to people and make money.
Yeah.
So,
That's simple.
so his heart is on the right place. He's
Yeah.
saying, pay into an NGO, or
NGO.
NPO or anything that you want to, but your documentation has to be correct.
On point,
So
yes.
this sets us apart from the rest.
From the rest, yeah.
This sets us apart.
The money never comes through Turbo Investments.
Goes
It's always sent to the
that
NGO directly,
Yes,
to the
and then
organization.
also, we can grow that same money. Also, if you get the system, there's 3 one-on-one sessions that you can go to, one-on-one, where you will be not treated as a dummy, but the level from the foundation, it's going to build up. Most people assume that people knows the lingo, like we said, about trading. We're gonna make it so easy for people, like I'm saying, this is for the ordinary person.
Yeah.
This is not for the private school goers. This
Yes.
is for everybody. Doesn't mean you went to a private school or a government school. If you have time, like I said, if you're unemployed, this is something, it's a skill set that you can acquire. And yeah, it is on Friday. People like to complain that there's no opportunities for us. This is the opportunity. I think we'll go so far, and I'll pledge this. If there's anybody who needs transport to the venue, we can talk about it, and we can pay for a taxi or something to get people to this, because do not miss out. 29th of April. It's the beginning of a new financial year for government. So jump on this wagon.
Make sure you're there, guys. Be there.
Thank you. So Laranko is asking, I see that you use easy markets. Does it allow you to trade on crypto on weekends as well? Asking for a friend.
So yeah, Easy Markets.
Tell your friend to watch Laranko.
Broker.
So Easy Markets is a broker for people that beginners, like Shaun said, dummies. You don't know what it is. You have the trader. You have
Just
the
say
trader.
like Leandra, guys.
Like
Don't
me.
offend anybody, because I'm okay with being offended. Don't offend my people, please. It's like Leandra.
So we basically have you. You are the trader.
Yes.
Leandra.
You
Yeah,
have to.
that's me.
You have a broker. So it's for trader, broker. The trader has to put the money into the broker.
Okay.
Then you have the platform.
Yes.
Which is usually MetaTrader. So
Okay.
it's MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. We don't have direct access to MetaTrader. So we need to use a broker. So we put our money into the broker. That broker will then put that money into the MetaTrader platform for us. And when we take a signal, when we take a buy or something, we basically, in the old days, it used to be like this. When you worked at the New York Stock Exchange, they used to work with telephonic.
Telephone, yeah.
You phone in, you say, I want to place a trade
100
at
units
100
or
units
something
on,
like that.
yeah, at this pricing, whatnot.
Yeah.
This man changes it from year to year to the different network now. Yeah, he says, okay, we have Mr. What, he wants to place 100 units on A, B, and C like that. So instead of that now, you don't have the telephonically, it's now
Digitally,
online. So instead of the phone, we're just placing a trade, it goes to our Easy Markets broker, who then contacts basically the platform for us and takes the trade, executes the trade for us.
Okay,
That's
cool.
how it works, yes.
So is there like a lag time? Can we
It depends
expect-
what broker you're using.
Okay.
So some brokers, there is a lag time. That's why you'll see that when you take a trade, there's always 2 lines, an ask line and a bid line.
Yes.
So usually it's where you take the trade, it's going to be the other line. It's not going to enter exactly where you want it to be. So there's like a small lag in it, obviously because it's digitally, so everything's run through the invisible lines.
And Lorraine was asking, do you trade crypto on weekends?
Crypto runs 24/7. I think So during the weekends also, crypto markets are open, so people can trade. So if Ashley do send signals, I think if Ashley he does send signals or during the weekend, so crypto markets are open 24/7. So and also I think Easy Markets also has that option, right? As a crypto, they also have that. So
yes, they do.
Another thing that sets Turbo Investments apart is that Ashley is a vampire. Because he does not sleep. So that is also where you're going to, you're really going to benefit out of this, because the man that is giving the signals, he really does not sleep. So he is awake.
I'm always with Ashley. Like whenever he takes a trade, I'm there, because I'm like, he's like a technical IT thingy. So I'm like a coder, I'm a programmer. So usually we work together, right?
Yes.
So, and I like his energy. He's talked about energy. He's
money come to me easy.
You see.
Money comes to we must every day in the group.
So his energy is always consistent. Like you see, he's not like when he loses he gets angry, or when that's like if he makes money, he's happy always, even if he loses, even if he
come home and kick a dog.
You see?
Yeah,
man. So
you tough.
You're tough, you see. So his energy is always consistent. So now people should. That's why we touched on psychology. Like your energy, your psychology should be consistency. Like consistency is very important.
And you can see we are a group of people. We have fun in that group.
Tough.
Ashley is in the group. Sorry, Shaun, before you get in there. He says, "Thank you, Jesse. I see you. Can you see the energy? Thank you, Jesse. I see you have mastered the strategy. It's in the back of your head." Sorry guys. Yeah, he apologized.
Answer something. I see Keegan says, "But guys, this creates dependency. If Ash disappears, the people are in the dark." Not true, because all mentors, basically everyone that's in Turbo Investments, has a strategy on their laptop.
Yes.
Before we put it onto the laptop, every person has to know exactly how it works.
Yes.
So every person that has it knows exactly how it works. It doesn't create dependence. It actually takes you away from us.
Dependence, 100%.
Because now you have the strategy, you know how to trade on your own without us. So you're able to make money on your own without us.
And Ash is the kind of mentor, he's going to sit on you because he doesn't want to be that, those pilot managers, what do they call it? He doesn't want to do that.
Like
so he asks me every day, did you check the markets today? Did you check? Are you on? Were you? Did you? I'm like, yes. Okay. Because he does not want you to be dependent on him.
I want to answer that. And also in the group, he said, he doesn't want to be messaged. He wants to teach you all of these things. And we need to mention this. One of the advantages or what sets us apart is Ash has been working on this for 8 years.
Yeah.
It's not something that he woke up and said, let's not even do.
Yeah.
It's coming on for 8 years, and the number 8, it's new beginnings.
Come on now.
So I need to touch on stuff like this. Energy. So like I said, we're not here to make followers or people to depend on us. We're here to make leaders.
Yes.
You can go open your own group after this, and then you can send your own signals. That's just where it's
open
at.
your own group, but don't come use our strategy too.
And if you know anything about the person, like who Ash is, if you go onto his Facebook, you'll see literally the man had the whole thing again where he opened up the IT thing for anyone in South Africa that wants to do IT but is unable to afford it through Cisco. You can do it absolutely free through him.
Yeah.
So his heart is at the right place. Before that, he was also doing the charity things with Tenfold. He was doing Tenfold where he went out, kept giving food every week without fail. Man was giving food out. Literally, his heart is for the people. That's literally why when he had the meeting, he's like, guys, I don't want money coming to me.
Yes.
I want it to go out to the people. We need to teach the people how to do this because our people is struggling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we need to try and make a way for them.
Also
And
Spartans was a soccer team that started.
100%.
He phoned me, he's like, brah, the light is cancelled at home.
They need to do
We
something.
need to do something. I'm like, bruh, if you're going to say yes to this, automatically you're going to say no to everything else.
I tell you, he's a vampire. His mind works overtime. He sits there in the middle of the night, like, and you see how big his eyes is. If you know Ashley, you see how big his eyes is. He's constantly looking for opportunity for other people. That's why his eyes are so big. So he's definitely. I
And
agree
it's
with you
someone,
guys.
like we say, it's someone that we know.
Yes.
It's not someone living in the UK from Pretoria. You know that?
It's someone that
That's
most of
Cameron.
the people know. Yeah.
We know him, and that's the thing with COVID. COVID was overseas disease until it hit home. Until it was someone that you knew, then you were like. Now, first trading was someone that we knew driving that or that. We heard about it.
Yeah.
Now it's someone that we know.
You
that
know.
We
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
someone
on a
that we
daily,
know.
you know.
You know. So you know if you know, you know.
So guys, Keegan is asking us to talk about prop firms. He's been asking us to talk about prop firms, so we
Prop
have to
firms,
talk
yeah.
about prop firms, Yalla.
I love
So
prop
listen,
firms.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Now you're saying prop firms, and I am that dummy. So please explain to me.
Let me first talk about prop firms. You know, I've been trading since like in high school, just like I said. But then there was like times where like I just like switch off the button. I'm like, I'm done with this thing, Forex.
It's
you
not
know.
for me.
But then like there was this day where like I got a spark, you know, and that was prop firms.
Yeah.
Cause I wanna tell the people that this prop firm thing, it's like it's a new opportunity for people, because now back then what happened is like you had like a $10 account, right? You used to deposit $10, and then you watching your mentor, like just want to say like overseas mentors, and they having like 100K account,
Yeah.
and they like, okay, we're aiming for like 2% this week.
Eesh.
When you check your account, it's it's like $10. What is 2%? Like, you see. So now when I saw the prop firm thing, now I was like, okay, this is the new, like this is opportunity there, you know. So I think people should like take advantage of this, you know. Prop firms are there. Just learn the skill and then now get the capital. Now it's no more about complaining that I have a $10 account, I have a $100 account. What you
Yeah.
see. Now if you have let's like a 100K dollar account, 2% of 100K, it's 2,000. So imagine what 2,000 is. So it's money, you see.
That's big monies.
But I think just to add on that, you know, I like to speak about the dummies again. But the dummies, they don't know.
Well, no, but the word dummy in the location is dummy.
Temula.
It's money. So basically, what the prop firm does is they found in the market a lot of people that do know how to trade but don't have capital to trade.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what they do is you pay a certain fee. So let's say 8,000 rand, for example. You pay 8,000 rand. Then they give you $100,000 account that you can trade with. But it's not given to you and say it's yours.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to go through challenges. So it's two phases that you have to go through. It's phase 1 and phase 2. In phase 1, it depends what prop firm you're using. If you're using my Forex funds, it's 8%. In phase 1, you need to make 8% of that $100,000. So you need to make $8,000. Once you make $8,000, they move you over to phase 2.
Okay.
This is still on a demo account. So you also need to understand what a demo and a live account is.
Yes.
Demo account is not your money.
Yes.
It's fake
Eish,
money.
That's the
Fake
thing.
money.
That's the thing.
Tell me
that's-
money.
That's
Tell
the
me
thing.
money.
That's the thing that's messing with my psychology, man. Because my demo grew
It's
so
booming.
nice, yo. And it's true what Ashley says here. He says here that since we started, we did not make any losses.
Yeah.
So it's true because my demo is looking good. Every day I'm like, I wish this was real money.
So yeah, with the prop firm from there, you move over to phase 2. Phase 2, if you're using my Forex funds, it's again 5% that you need to
5%,
make,
yeah.
5,000. If you're using FTMO, these names that I'm giving you, it's names of different prop firms.
Yeah.
My Forex funds, FTMO, the Funded Trader, the Fivers.
Yeah.
There's a lot out there. There's
Okay.
a lot. Then literally, once you pass both challenges, you made your 8% and you made your 5%.
Yeah.
Now you play with the big boys.
Hey.
Then they give you a live account,
A live account.
with $100,000 in there. You can't go withdraw your $100,000. You're only allowed to withdraw profits.
Okay.
But how prop firms works is there's a 80-20% split. Also depends what prop firm you're using. Some is more, some is less. So with my Forex funds, it's 80-20. You keep 80% of your profits, they take 20% of your profits. So how that helps the person out there is, if you were sitting with 100 rand now, and you let's say you made 100% on 100 rand, it's another 100 rand that you just made. So you're only on 200 rand. Whereas if you have a $100,000 account, like Salim mentioned, you have a $100,000 account, you're just making 2% on this
2%.
account now. It's $2,000. So it's 2,000 times 18. Maths lit, I don't know. Calculators, Baba. We use big numbers here.
I'll work it out now. Continue talking.
So yeah, that's
Like
literally how
Maurice
it works. That's where they saw the niche within the market. There's people that want to trade, that can trade, but they don't have the capital to trade, to change their lives. That's where the prop firms came in. It's able to, literally, there's so many
36,000.
testimonies, 36,000. There's so many testimonies out there where people's lives were changed overnight, literally through prop firms.
Through
Yes.
problems, yeah.
They literally changed overnight. And you can be funded up to 600,000. That's finished.
And where we are now currently in our country and in the world, we need a miracle. And sometimes you think that the miracle is going to come, a bolt of lightning out of the sky, whatever, but then there's these kinds of opportunities that's on your doorstep. Like we were saying, it's not somebody now sitting there in London, Mr.
Yeah.
London Pretoria, right? Mr. London Pretoria. It's somebody that it's people that you know. It's your. I mean, I always like at our church, right? We've got guys also that's also in the group, and I know them, and I'm like, then we talk about it outside, and I'm like, and then I talk about and I'm really the dummy because I'm that bar one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo guys. This week, I made so much on my demo. But it's exciting to know that that's the possibilities, because if you can do that with a demo, you can do that with a live. Yes. So Ashley's also saying here that we can help you pass your challenges. Amen. So we've got 10 minutes left, guys, of the show. So what I want to do is I want Mickey to cue the ad for me. It's the Turbo Investments ad. And then we'll watch that. So everybody out there who is watching, please have a look. This is the ad for the free seminar that's happening this Saturday, the 29th of April at the Sci-Bono Discovery Centre. And it starts at 9 a.m. It's free, yalla, for real. There's no catch here. No catch 22. I promise you, it is free, and you're going to get merch, and you're going to get some nice things, right? Also, I mean, it's too good to be true, ne? It sounds too good to be true. But now you will see the heart of the man, right? So let's go, guys. Let's see.
Turbo Investments, accelerating your wealth.
In today's uncertain economic climate, it is important now more than ever to take control of your finances.
We at Turbo Wealth Investments aim not only to provide you with a way to improve your financial situation, but to help guide you through the process.
Learn how to navigate the markets and take control of your financial future.
We have a strategy that is guaranteed to bring you successful results.
So don't miss out. We are hosting a free trading seminar right here at the Sci-Bono Discovery Centre on the 29th of April at 9 a.m.
Reserve your seat online at turboinvestments.co.za/register/.
Turbo Investments, accelerating your wealth.
Okie dokes, we are back. So yes, guys, you saw right. You saw trading seminar 29th. I'm so excited, Yella. I'm not gonna lie, ne. I'm so excited to see all the wonderful faces, because I want to be the first person that meets South Africa's next billionaires. Think about it, guys. Think about it. A group of potential future billionaires sitting in the same room with you on Saturday.
Exactly.
That
And
is how
also,
I am gonna see this.
It's your network is your net worth.
It's your network, yeah.
So
come on now.
this is an opportunity for us to get together, people that things alike. There's two words about trading. It's risk. I think, but the main thing, the first thing is, I think it's profits. People go into it to make profits.
To make profits, yeah.
So profits and risk. So if you don't make a decision to be there on Saturday, you are already making a decision.
yes.
Loss.
So we've got a question there. Nathan Gertz says that this is probably a dumb question. No question is dumb, Nathan, please. We don't use those kind of words here, man. Okay? He says, but how accurate is the demo account compared to the real one? Because he says on the demo trade, I always make lots of fake money, but struggle on the real.
I don't know, do you want to jump on that one, Salim?
You know why a lot of people make money on demo? It's because they know it's demo. I'm not
Yeah.
losing.
Yeah.
There's no psychology
So
attached.
they actually become a robot and start, okay, buy, sell, buy. And they know that
It's-
no emotions,
yeah.
it's chill.
Risk free.
But once they go on real, now the mindset changes.
Yeah.
Now it's some of us, we even change our strategies now on real. We change the strategy now. It's now, hey, bruh, this thing's buying down. I'm selling, and then it buys up. Hey, I'm buying. Hey, you see? Now emotions are. Why don't you treat this the same way you're treating your demo?
treat
Do
your
the
real.
same- your real account.
Yeah.
You see. So it's all about the psychology. Just do whatever you're doing there. Do it on the real account, and then you will see the results. You see.
100%. I feel like a demo will only work, like Salim said, if you treat it as a real account.
Yeah.
The reason why you always winning on demo accounts is, like you mentioned, there's no emotions attached. The psychology is gone. If you lose it, it's all right. I just add more. I just go onto the app. I just say, add more money. There's money there.
Yeah.
Now when you come to your live account, don't let it still be your last money. Ooh, even worse.
Yo.
The attachment to it is great.
Like I would advise people to deposit small amount of money, let's say like a
play
$10
with it.
account, and then now start trading. You try to increase or try to make profits with that $10 account now, instead of using that demo money. At least now play with your emotions
Yeah.
here. Do all the mistakes and try and error. Do it on the real account,
Yeah.
so that you can challenge yourself emotionally, and so that now when you deposit large funds, you know that okay, no, my emotions they are on point, So
Yeah.
people should first deposit a little bit of money and then trade. And then
I remember when Zeke started, that you saying was the same thing. When he started,
Yeah.
he started off very well. He
Yes.
started off winning trades. Then I said, the truth is you have to lose in this game.
Okay.
You're going to
Yeah.
have to take a L one way or other.
Yeah,
Because
nah.
that's the only way you learn to deal with that emotions and with that psychology. Because obviously, how are you going to deal with something if you've never been through it? So obviously now he's able to deal with it because he's been through it now. He knows, okay, that time I didn't manage the risk well. I need to manage it much better now.
So Keegan is asking here, where can you get the group link? It's in the description below. So there's 2 links that you will find in the description. You will find the link to register for the seminar, and then you will find the Signals group link as well. That's the WhatsApp group, which is also there. So you guys can just click on it and you will be part of the group. Yalla. So we have reached the end of the show, guys. Yo, that was fast, right? That was super fast. But listen, you heard it, guys. We are all going to be there. Is that true? Saturday?
Saturday.
Sean,
The thing-
imagine.
listen. We have a soccer team, Spartans
Spartans.
United.
They are on top of the league.
We are
They
on
need
top
to
of
win.
the
So guys, we summer putting them on.
Yeah, so
Spartans United, support them. They are doing amazing
So-
things. They won 9-2 on Sunday night.
Huh?
9-2.
I didn't. People
Ek was
ask me,
daar.
"Did you guys win?"
Ek was
I'm
daar.
like, "Yeah, we won." And I don't want to tell you the score, like we're gonna brag, but it was 9-2. The thing is, Saturday our game is at 9.
And it's a must win.
It's a must win. We are playing against the team that is second on the log.
Hey, we are
So
there.
we are Johannesburg Regional League.
So our mal that's going to the trading things, we're going to make a quick video. Spartans,
Yeah, so I'll come after the game. I'm gonna be there, but I need to be. We're reporting at about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So yeah, the seminar starts at 9.
Okay.
I see people are speaking about Arsenal.
Eish.
Yeah, but it's fine.
always neat.
It's
So they said, sorry Salim to bring you in. This guy is busy throwing shade at Shaun here. Nathan is saying, so in the football terms, don't trade like Arsenal.
Arsenal. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's what it is.
We have Lyric Prince saying, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes,
Yes.
we're taking the league, guys. Remember, this is Johannesburg Regional League. We're not here to speak about past Spartans, but the reason why I won't be there in the morning is because of.
No, it's fine. We excuse you. We excuse you this time, Shaun.
And they basically fall together because this was created for community.
For community.
Community,
community, for the people.
community. So before we go, Jess, if you can just please go to the paddock
Don't
there.
want to.
I just want to invite my intern on, guys, if you don't mind. I just want to invite my intern on. It's her last day on the live with us. She's returning to Namibia. So Mickey, please come through here. Come have a seat. Let us know how was your experience. Don't cry. Please bring the tissues because Turbo is gonna be so sad. She keeps saying, okay, now I'm out of your hair, But no, Mickey, thank you so much. Firstly, I just want to say thank you in front of everybody. Thank you so much for your time here. You spent 4 months, close to 4 months.
So close to 4 months.
With us, and it was an absolutely amazing experience. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your efforts towards the Inside Show, for being part of this family for almost 4 months, and for contributing what you could. So, how was your experience, and are we going to see you again?
Actually, finances, we shall not go into it. I would love to return.
Finances, we had a whole show on telling you how you can increase your finances.
Guys, I'm going to tell y'all I'm a millionaire. Y'all don't know that?
When it comes to me, money stays.
Money is in my genes.
Come on now.
Okay?
Come on.
My blood isn't red, it's green, guys. So I'm not leaving this week. I'm leaving next week.
Woo! You don't tell me. Can you see now? Secrets.
I'm going on an excursion with my family.
Oh, nice.
So anyway, my internship was lovely. I genuinely enjoyed my internship. I am so glad that I got this opportunity. It was really God-driven. I woke up every morning and I was excited to come to work. Like, I would go to Lee's days and I'd leave. You have work for me today. Every single day. I never complained. I grew as a person. I'm not the same person as I was when I came. Thank you so much for being my supervisor. You have really helped me a lot. And the amount of, guidance that you gave me, especially like in the paddock or like when we would have those discussions in office, really changed my mindset a lot. And Lee and I would have we wouldn't have debates. Disagreements, but then be like, but you have to look at it from this angle, you have to do this, you have to do research. So she really also helped me engage with my journalistic qualities, because I am studying journalism and media. So I'm really sad, guys. I'm actually so emotional.
Nathan is saying, oh, the girl with the sweet voice is leaving.
I sound like a rat. Shut it, please. Anyway, I'm sad. I genuinely am, but I'm genuinely grateful. Yeah. Had I not had this, I don't think I would be out. I would be rotting, guys. If I'm honest. But I love Insights. I love the culture here. Culture was like a big shock for me. Yeah. Like, I think you and I, Lee and I would talk, and I would open up to Lee a lot about certain things. But I'm grateful. I am genuinely so grateful. I'm kind of like a new person.
That's good.
So when I go home, I'm going to be like, Mommy, where's the sugar? Can I sit here?
Yeah.
I'm going to be bougie.
You mature now. You an adult. You've matured into your...
No, Shaun, please don't say that.
Adulting. No, you must adult. We must make money. We're going to make this money. We're going to make this money with Turbo Investments.
Don't worry, Lee. What did I tell you? I'll come back and I'm flying you out to Bali.
Yeah, thank you. Danko. But you never know. Depending on how Turbo Investments go, I might just buy my own private jet. So I might be flying us all out to Bali. You know what I'm saying? So yes, guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again. We love you so much. We hope to see you on Saturday, the 29th of April at the Sci-Bono Discovery Centre. I'm saying it again, 9 a.m. Everybody will want to see you there. Please, if you have not done so already, ek vra nog mooi. My heart is beating for you to please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, bye.